What's up YouTube? I'm here, Jordan. Today I'm gonna be teaching you a better way to edit your photos. I know what you're thinking. What makes you, here Jordan, think that you can teach us how to edit our photos better? It's pretty simple. I know how to edit photos. Look, there's this app that I use to edit photos, and it's amazing. It's called PixArt, and they are today's sponsor. It's a really amazing app. You can do stuff not only with photos, but also with video. Wait, you can edit videos with this app? Yeah, and if you've ever tried editing videos on your phone, you know how hard it is to find a video editing app that's free and has good-looking features. I'm telling you, PixArt has it all. This is the app you need to have if you edit photos or videos or both on your phone. And I'm gonna show you how to do some really cool color tricks to your photos, all right? Color tricks. There's a link in the description where you can download PixArt, and the best part, it's free. Totally free! Totally worth it. So please, if you like the videos I make, help supporting the channel by downloading the free app below and trying it out. It's really easy, and it's super amazing. You will be so glad you did. So anyways, let's get into making some cool color stuff on the photo. Is that what you say? Yeah, that's how I'm gonna say it. But enough talk, I'm gonna show you how it works right now. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, open up this app. It's called PixArt. You see, oh, make awesome. Yeah, and you can either import your photos or videos from your camera roll, or you can actually take a picture right on the app, which is what I'm gonna do to show y'all how cool it is. I don't have internet right now. As you can see at the top, I have literally one bar. I do not have good signal here, but it's okay. Go to my camera. As you can see, you can do different scenes and filters and stickers as you're taking the picture, which is really cool. But I'm just gonna do all that later. I'm gonna take the picture right now and then edit it after the fact. So here we go. We'll just do a basic ass peace sign pic, cause like, why not? All right, so that's a good one. It's where I'm looking kind of confused. It's a peace sign, it looks good. Everything looks great, right? First, we're gonna go to beautify, right? They have this thing, it's called beautify, and it has an auto button, which is cool. You know, I'll just put it on 100 so you can see. It's like, that's before, that's after. It like smooths out your face and stuff. I'm gonna leave it at like 50, because I don't like to do too much to my photos in the way of like smoothing and correcting. I mean, this one looks really good, so you can actually use it, but some apps, like, you just don't wanna use their beauty stuff because it looks fake. I don't like looking airbrushed. They have like smooth and face fix and blemish fix and all that stuff, even hair color, but I think that looks good for me. I'm just gonna hit apply, and that's good for now. But you can really go in and edit a lot of that stuff. But what I really want to get to is the color correcting, right? So let's go to effects. I like the glitch effect. I see a lot of people doing it. But you can click different filters and stuff, but some of them, like, look at that. The floral one, pastel, that one looks weird on this photo. Sometimes they don't always look the greatest. I like the undead one a lot of times. It looks really cool. You can like adjust the slider, get it the way you want. Here's the galaxy filter. And the thing is, they have sliders so you can like adjust different aspects of the filter. So you can adjust it and have different types of lighting for the filter, which is really cool. When you change the different type of lighting, it's like, that's pretty obvious, but you can change the lighting type and it's more subtle. You can even adjust the slider. And I really like how the different colors are so customizable. You can even click this, the 3 dots on the side, that changes stuff too. Let's go to the artistic category. I like that. This one has 3 different sliders you can adjust. Contrast, fade, and the point size. It's so cool, all the stuff you can. Let's go to the colors category, all right? I really like these. Drag to select a color. I'm just gonna select my hair color, one of them, and you can like adjust the hue. That doesn't look right, but there's like different aspects you can adjust. I really like this one, the 1991 filter with the soft light lighting, and then you adjust the fade filter so it's not like all, like this is all the way with fade at 0 and that's fade with 100. So somewhere like in this region here, I really like the way that looks. Like not all the way, but like kind of subtle. That's actually a premium filter, so you do have to pay for some of them. And I think it's worth it. You can add things like text, stickers, you know, there's different brushes and borders. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. It's just like, it's insane everything you can do on here. You can make it fit into a square for Instagram if you don't want to crop it, which is really cool. Here's some of the brushes that you can add, just like make it look super cool. And then of course they have different borders, which are really nice. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Oh, this is a cool one. Oh, I love this. All right, so here's a good free one that you guys can use if you want to give the app a try it. I kind of like these colors. Apply. And then I'm gonna go into tools where you can do all kinds of awesome stuff. I love doing this because the filters are great, but you can add all kinds of other stuff too, like perspectives, resize, tilt shift. The color curves is something I use a lot. I like to do something like this, except, wait, less extreme.
like kind of like up the highs and down the lows, like the shadows. I mean, it's kind of like contrast, except it's a little bit more advanced and looks a little better than contrast. So that's before the color curves, and that's what it looks like after. I think that looks a lot better. And then you can do color curves for each individual color, red, green, and blue. But yeah, I think it was fine without messing with that too much. That looks good right there. Go back to tools. You can even cut things out. You can cut things out and crop stuff, which is amazing, but I'm not using it for this particular photo. Just want the colors. And I'm gonna do this cool thing called dispersion. Tap to disperse. And look at that. Did you see how easy that was? Now I'm like fading off into a bunch of triangle pixels. And you can of course adjust these things, fade and the blend and all that stuff. But I think that looks really good that way. So I'm gonna leave it. There's even like a cloning tool and a stretch. I'm gonna hit enhance now. And this is just like a thing that you just adjust the slider, enhances it. I think about right there. Again, like I don't like going all the way to either extreme, but find somewhere like, not always directly in the middle, but like, I don't know, I just don't always go to all the way extreme. That's good right there. You can adjust the saturation too. That's too much. Look, my chin's blue. Looks like I have a blue beard. If we go lower, something about right there is about right. And that's it. That's the photo. I mean, this is like crazy editing, but I was kind of just like messing around to show you all the cool color effects you can do. But I do love this app, and I love all the stuff you can do. You could do a lot of things that are way more subtle that you don't really notice unless you pay attention. You know, the type of things where you're like, oh, that photo's cool, but I don't really know why. And then you look up close, you're like, oh, because there's like all this cool minor detail stuff I didn't notice. This app does that stuff. It can definitely tone it down. That's what I do. If you look on my Instagram, follow me if you do. I do a lot of stuff like that that's more subtle. I don't do a lot of crazy edits. I like my photos to look more real, except for I do use some filters and stuff that's like obviously filtered and not real. So it's good for either one. If you like crazy edits, it's perfect for that. But if you like the more subtle touch like I prefer, it's also like a crazy good app for that. So definitely go to the link in the description, download PixArt, give it a try. It's free. I just showed you, I just edited that photo using all the free stuff. But there's also some crazy good ones that you can purchase as well. It's affordable, and I believe it's worth it. So definitely download that, give it a shot, and let me know what you think. It really does help support the channel when you try out the apps that are sponsored. This one's free, it's perfect. So click the link, give it a try, and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.